All right, I wanted to show you this contraption I've come up with. As you can see there, that's an ATV sprayer, and this was only a wand sprayer. Previous owner left that here for me to use. So I needed a boom attached to it, so I came up with this here contraption. Of course, the idea was not original to me. I had some help watching some YouTube videos on it and came across a real good video by Wes with DIY Food Plot Pro, and he had set up something similar to this here, a little bit different, but I custom fit it for this 2003 mule. And so there's little legs that go right down in there. As you can see, that's a little 1-inch tube at each corner, and so there's a leg in each of the corners, just a 1x1 that'll fit down in each of those holes. And then I cut two boards, a couple of inches wide, and I think it's about 60 or 64 inches long, I can't quite remember, and drilled me a couple of pilot holes in each of the corners there, and tacked down this, or screwed down this rail here, and then had a PVC pipe here, which was a 1/2 inch. So I went to Tractor Supply and bought the parts that I needed to make this boom with the nozzles. There are 3, one at each end, one in the middle, and these little clamps here are clamped onto that PVC pipe. Now what I had to do, you can see the duct tape right there. That's because these clamps are made for 3/4 inch pipe or tube, or whatever you want to use. It's 3/4 inches round. Again, this was only 1/2 inch, so I had to thicken that up there with some duct tape to make it hold good, and just clamp that on there, and put these little T's. So this is a T here, got one in the middle, another T, and one just an elbow where it ends right here. And this is the sprayer head, and the little sprayer tip goes down in each one of those, and just connect it on to the end of that T, and here you have the hose going. Now I did have to do one little modification. So these T's are for 1/2 inch hose. This hose is 3/8. So in order to get that on there, and I did not want to go back to Tractor Supply 30 minutes down the road, I didn't want to go there again. So to get that hose, that 3/8 inch hose onto this 1/2 inch T, just heat it up. I had a lighter and just got that really hot, softened that rubber up, made it good and pliable, and it pushed on there, and put those clamps on there, and hook the other end, as you can see right here, to the pump. Now I filled this up with a little bit of water. I have never tried this out before. I have no idea how it's going to work. All right, we're about to find out. Carlos, are you all right, buddy? Goodness gracious, buddy, he jumped all the way off of that seat on the mule, and he's getting too old to do that. Normally I pick him up and put him down. He had a little crash when he landed. He didn't yelp or anything. Poor guy. He's 12 years old now, so I'm sure his joints are not what they used to be. All right, back to this. So I'm gonna clamp these onto the battery The mule, that's on the mule. Right there. And right there. You all right, boy? You all right? All right, let's see if this thing's gonna spray. I got the little switch right here. Again, I've never used, this is the first time turning this on. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. Fans out really good. Got good coverage right there. Yeah. I'm definitely pleased with that. You see it's already watered got all the rock there wet. All right, good deal. All right, folks, getting ready to spray this field down with some glyphosate. And we'll do that right now. Carlos, do not jump out of seat. No, do not jump out. Hurt yourself. I'm not going to do this whole field. I'm not going to spray down there, but all up in here, I'm going to. No, Carlos, don't jump.